Your life in the office is about to become a lot easier. The EHR that you've been asking for is here. Before ChiroUp had a company, Brandon and I had a mission, and that was to empower chiropractors to become the undeniable best choice. So with your help, we created a platform of best practices for more than 150 conditions, including the ability to deliver those directly to patients. But you wanted more. You told us many times that chiropractors needed a better EHR, one that leveraged those best practices into a seamless system to improve your care and efficiency, especially when it comes to charting. So here's a preview of what to expect in a typical visit day. Let's jump in. Let's start with the patient's scheduling experience. The patient's self-scheduler is accessible from your website or app, collects all the details you need, and automatically imports them into your schedule. Of course, your team can still do this manually with 3 clicks. The schedule has all the features you'd expect, it's fully customizable, it allows automated customizable text and email appointment reminders, and your team will love the ability to collect demographics and insurance information before the patient ever shows up. And as a provider, you're going to love the ability to collect the OPPQRST details before the patient arrives. Finally, an intuitive survey that asks questions just like a doctor would ask. It includes the appropriate disability survey and automatically incorporates all that information into your note. It's simple for patients to complete and simple for you to send via text, email, or kiosk. And speaking of kiosk, that's an option you'll have to allow patients to self-check in at your front desk, where the system automatically identifies any incomplete survey. Patients can finish it there or send it to their phone. And regardless of how you collect it, the data automatically and cleanly imports into your note. This means when you open the SOAP note, the information you need is at your fingertips to view and edit. Your average consult time just went from 10 to 15 minutes down to 2 or 3. You're also going to love the voice to text. It's really simple. When the patient starts talking about their complaint, you hit start. When they're done, you hit end. And a synopsis is automatically generated and imported into your note for review. You can check off the subject of data collection, but we also know there's more work to do, and you told us that's the most tedious part of your day. Historically, providers collected objective details manually or chose from hundreds of templates, none of which actually met your needs. You wanted a different system, one that was more efficient and based on your workflow. And that workflow typically means reviewing the subjective details, examining and treating the patient, and then doing the note. So by the time you create the note, you already know the diagnosis. And once you know the diagnosis, you probably know the likely tests and treatments that you did. So why not leverage that information by moving the assessment forward to help backfill the data? Once you choose a diagnosis from the system, including hot buttons, the rest of that information can be backfilled in your note from ChiroUp's database of best practices. So if our diagnosis is lumbar disc lesion and joint dysfunction, you already know which tests and treatments you'll perform and which tests are positive or negative. These are intuitive suggestions that you can customize, add, or delete anytime. You also know the typically involved muscles. Even if there are multiple diagnoses, the system automatically sorts those so you don't need to create your own template or choose from a random one. It's just one intuitive platform that automatically incorporates your best practices that you've built on the ChiroUp platform. You can easily add less predictable specifics like range of motion and joint restrictions. You confirm and customize your care plan, outcome goals, and procedure details. You or your team can also update details from modalities, exercises, and vitals at any point during the encounter. This is an easy-to-follow, adaptive, dynamic template that creates flexibility to move with you throughout the patient encounter and ensures you don't miss any necessary details. And once those details are complete, you're ready to preview and sign the note. With very little work, you've created a consistent, robust note that documents what you need to get paid and stay paid. And of course, it all seamlessly integrates with the ChiroUp essentials you wanted: condition reports to educate patients, exercise plans, a patient portal, PCP reports, even automated Google reviews. The ChiroUp EHR also makes billing easier and more predictable. It integrates with scheduling and the SOAP module. Neither of these were an afterthought. It's one seamless flow that limits redundancies and saves you tons of time. We've also integrated credit card processing with a guaranteed lowest rate to save you dollars. We offer in-app clearinghouse solutions for insurance eligibility checks, claim submission, and even automated ERA uploads. If you love your current clearinghouse, no problem. We offer ours as an option, but feel free to bring your own. This makes you the hero in your world. You're able to automate best practices and do it meaningfully to empower outcomes. We collect homogeneous, meaningful data to fuel researchers and advance our profession, and we save you tons of time while building a community that's making a difference. This is more than an expansion. This is a revolution, and we're just getting started. So join us as we transform chiropractic. We invite you to book a demo with a member of our sales team so we can learn more about your clinic's unique needs, understand your pain points, and show you how ChiroUp can become the EHR partner you've been missing. We can't wait to talk to you soon.